YouTube, we have hit 7K on YouTube. We've hit 7,000 subscribers. I appreciate every single one of you who has hit the red subscribe button and joined the team. It means a lot to me. I've been grinding it out for like 3 years now on this channel. To hit 7K is pretty dope. I never thought I'd get this high, so let's see how high we can make this. But I'm going to drop a tutorial right now in honor of hitting 7,000 subscribers. So in this tutorial, I'm going to show you guys how to cut down the waves up top. Do like a low mid ball fade type of thing. My boy Rod here has a lot of creases in his scalp. So he has some heavy ones in the back around the occipital, and around his ears there's a crease as well. However, that don't mean nothing because we still got my man Crispy. So check out the tutorial and let me know what you guys think. Why are you messing with my light, yo? Anyways, let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. If you're not a part of the team, join that 7K, baby, and hit that red subscribe button. Let's go. Alright, what's up YouTube? Welcome to the tutorial. Right here we're going to be doing the 1.5 up top with the mid ball fade around the tough scalp that's got wrinkles in it. I'm going to help y'all get through that situation. First and foremost, y'all see the shirt, man, Black Lives Matter. I want to start that off with a bang. But right here we combed out my man's hair, and then we're going to go in straight with the 1.5 on my gold Babyliss FX clippers. With the grain, of course, we're going to pay attention to detail of which way the hair pattern grows and make sure we follow that to a T. We do not want to patch my man's. So as you guys see, I'm just going with it and then combing and going. I'm going to skip through this part though because everybody knows what that looks like. So now that we got it knocked down to a 1.5 all over, I'm going to start my ball fade with my Babyliss FX skeleton trimmers. I'm going to go right below his crease. So the reason I'm doing that is because I know if I fade into that, it's going to still allow me to have a transition through the crease. So I'm actually going to use them to my advantage because I know I don't want to fade a crease, but if I can fade past the crease, I'll be alright, if that makes sense. So I'm going to set my initial guideline. I'm going to go all the way around the head just to kind of make sure I can keep everything even. And like I said, I'm going to use those creases to my advantage. Now the big secret with creases is just stretching the skin and making sure you understand how to place your fade around them. So right here I'm going to go in with my magic clips with my blade all the way open with no guard on it, and I'm going to stretch that skin and go right past where that crease drops. So that I know when I let go, when I stretch like that and I let go, it's gonna get right back where I want it to go. So I'm going to go again all the way around the head to make sure I'm keeping everything consistent. Stretch that skin up, get underneath that crease. Sometimes you got to go down or up or sideways. You know, they can have calyx in those crease areas, so make sure you want to get the hair down to your desired length for your guideline, which mine is the blade open. So right here I'm going to start fading that out, and again I'm going to stretch the skin up, and I'm going to slowly close my lever until I achieve that blend that I want through the crease. And right here I want to go back through and bald it out, and you guys can start to see it come through. Now we're going to go with the number 1 open, and then we're going to go up another 1/2 inch for our next guideline. And Rod's actually a fellow barber, or used to be. I went to barber school with him. That's how I met him actually. So I haven't seen him since barber school. So we had a bunch of stuff to catch up on. It was kind of dope to see my man. So right here I'm going through with the 1 closed with the grain to knock down some of that darkness up top. And then I'm going to go back through with my 1.5. I believe it's closed. And I'm just debulking some of that, and I'm working on my transition. I'm not necessarily worried about the length as I am the transition. So going through my 1.5, and I'm knocking out dark spots that I see, because I really want that blend to distract from the creases in the side. So I really want to make sure I go through in detail, and I'm going back through with the 1 open, and I'm pretty much just bouncing back and forth between the 1.5 and the 1, and then I'll eventually go in with the 1/2 guard right here and just tighten up that blend just a little bit more. And like I said, I'm just focusing on detail work, trying to get that blend as blurry as I can. Even with the creases, you can actually hide that look a little bit with a good blend. So let's stay focused and keep our detail work going. Now I'm going back through with the one open. Again, just debulking, trying to get rid of some of those dark spots and tighten up that blend. Again, half guard. You're pretty much only using 3 guards here, and then you got your, obviously your blade. So it's a really easy cut to do. It's just a lot of detail work. That's all it is. That's the secret, is just the detail in the blend. And I know I've neglected on that a little bit in the past, so that's why I'm trying to tighten up on that right now and really put in the detail work into my haircuts, because I feel like the ones I put on YouTube don't be the same quality that I put out on a day-to-day basis. So I feel like I get overlooked a lot because my cuts on YouTube I be more focused on getting the video and just pushing through the haircut. I don't be necessarily paying attention to as much detail as I do when I do my haircuts in real life, not recording them. So we're gonna start on the other side. We're gonna do the same process. We're gonna go through and stretch that skin, get in there with our our open blade. So again, it's the same process, and then you're just gonna bounce through those 3 guards the same way we did on the other side, and really start to tighten up that blend. So right here, I'm just going through it. I want to make sure everything looks consistent, nice and smooth and all the way through. One open, going up another 1/2 inch. Like I said, it's the same exact steps as the last side, just on the left side. So that's it. Go through with it. Like I said, the big thing for me that I've been noticing with my haircuts is I tend to rely on the system too much and not look at the details. So I'll just run through the system, and then I wonder why my haircuts aren't coming out super blurry on my YouTubes. So now I'm just going through and I'm making sure I do the same way I would do it in the shop, where I'm double checking everything. I'm cross checking with my guards, and I'm just making sure those guidelines are consistent and at the right length that I want them at. Let me know what y'all think of this beat too. I found this beat on epidemicsound.com. I'll put a link in the description below to that website. That's the website that I use for all of my tutorial beats or any kind of music that you hear on my channel other than my brother's music. That's it. That's where I get it from. So if y'all are looking for good copyright free music and stuff, you just pay the little subscription. I think it's like $11 a month or something like that, and you get tons of sounds and stuff. So make sure y'all check that out. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section too, how this blend's coming out so far. If y'all like it, if y'all don't like it, if y'all see some spots your boy could touch up on. Obviously we're about halfway through the video. This video is about 20 minutes, so I appreciate all y'all that rock with me the whole video. I hope y'all learned something from it. But yeah, like I said, I'm just going through and detailing back and forth between those 3 guards. Now I'm gonna start tying in the back. Now the back, you guys can see he's got a couple creases back here, so we really want to try to push that up a little bit above those creases so that we can still keep our silhouette shape of our fade, but we can also have our transition. So right here, 1.5, and I'm really just focusing on the way the hair grows in the creases. So you'll see me come sideways and up and down. Like I said, I'm really just focusing on getting those guidelines to their exact length of what I want them. Like I said, this is the 7,000 subscriber milestone haircut tutorial. So let me know if this one was worthy or if I should have dropped something else. I really like the way this haircut came out, especially given the circumstances of his scalp. Like I said, it's not a problem. We just got to work through it. But I still think I got him in there today. So we're also going to be doing some beard work later in the video too. Kind of fading the top of the beard in and lining them up. And so yeah, make sure y'all stay tuned for that. It's towards the end of the video. Like I said, just working those 3 guards, that half, that 1.5, and the 1, and just slowly knocking out those dark spots and the heaviness in the blend. Right here, I'm going through with the no guard, all the way open, just with the grain. I'm just detailing right here. I'm just detailing this as Get Beam would say. I'm in my bag right now, you know. I've always wanted to set out on this tutorial, so I figured I'd just drop it right now. But like I said, we're just going back through and detail work. That's all we're doing. Brushing everything down, going over everything. Alright, so right here, you guys know I really like this Vic Blends Victory Farm. I'm almost out of it. I actually got to order some. I'm going to text Vic and tell him to give me some. But you can get that at vicblends.com. I'll put that in the link below. Also, I think it's about $20 plus shipping. So you guys know I just put this on liberally. You know, you don't want to be scarce with this stuff. And then, so I think I shampooed him down before I put it on there too, because that's typically what I like to do. Shampoo it and then do it, because shampoo it and then do it, you know what I'm saying? But nah, it tends to work out a little bit better, because the hair, when you get the hair wet, it kind of curls up, and then you put the mousse in there too, and it just makes the curl that much even better. So then when you lay it down, it just really waves up real nice. And again, I'm putting the do-rag on upside down so we don't get that crease line in the middle. And we're just gonna get the do-rag nice and tight. I gotta work on my do-rag tying skills though, man. That stuff looks ugly, but it gets the job done. We pull it down tight in the front and the back, and then we're gonna blow dry it. I skipped ahead of that part just because I've done it a bunch of times, so you guys know what that looks like. You just blow dry his hair, that's it. No crazy secret. And we reveal, bam, he's laid down, spinning, dipping, whatever you want to call it. Now I don't like this matted down look, so I like to brush it down one more time just to kind of not lift it, but just loosen it a little bit. I don't like the glued down look, so I'll do like that. And then I'm gonna start my lineup process. Start in the middle, work left, work right, and then we're gonna throw some enhancements on here, some fiber, some no drip, you know, the usual. So working on getting my man's lineup as straight as I can while keeping it natural. I don't want to push him back, so I turn him towards the mirror. I usually set that one side and then I turn him towards the mirror, and I kind of use that as my guide, looking through the mirror to justify, you know, if I need to go up or down on one side. And it kind of puts them at ease too, because they see you start working on the hairline and they're like, okay, yep, he know what he doing. He know what he doing. So right here on the sides, setting them sidelines. Okay, like I said, I finally found my XL Beam Team XL cordless compressor, so I can go back to using that with the wireless charging and all that stuff. Because this having to plug in the Beam Team, the first one is, I forgot about it. I forgot how inconvenient it is plugging it in. So having that Beam Team cordless XL that I can wirelessly charge on the power mat, that is the move right there. All right, so we applied the no drip. I'm using the black brown on him, and then I'm gonna apply some fibers here too. He's kind of just checking out the color, looking at his lady like, yeah, you see it, you see what it is. So right here, I put the alcohol on there. I know I've told you guys in the past that I like to spritz a little bit of alcohol to break the color up a little bit, and then I can go back over it with my razor. For me, that just helps me get those like just laser crispy lines. I don't know what it is, but that's just my preferred method of doing it. You don't want to soak the hairline with alcohol, because then you're gonna remove all your color. But any kind of overspray on the skin, when you apply that alcohol on there and then you hit it with the razor, it just gets you that much crispier with the color. So now we're gonna go in with the fibers. Now we let all that alcohol dry up and stuff. Going with the fibers. I'm not going too heavy, just filling a little bit of couple spots. And he was like, oh yeah, this is it right here. Yeah, you see him feeling himself. His girl's over there feeling him too. So that's how you're supposed to feel when you come out of the barber chair, right? You're supposed to be feeling yourself. So I apply some hairspray, hit it with the blow dryer, and I'm going back in with my highlight pencil. Shout out to Get Beam too for teaching me how to use this. When I seen him in Sacramento, I asked him a couple questions and he kind of ran me through how to use it. I was using it wrong. I was applying too much, and so I was getting like that smeared, like thick line look. So I talked to him about how to apply it, and he kind of broke down some game to me. So shout out Beam for that one. So right here I'm just going through and I'm just blending out that highlight pencil to give it that 3D look on the hairline, and then I'm gonna go back through with my razor and really tighten it up and really get that blend going. All that does is just put a color separation between his skin color and his hair color, and it just gives that 3D pop effect. Like Beam says, he got that from how the makeup artists do their eyebrows. My girl's a makeup artist, so I be watching her do her stuff too, so I know exactly what he's talking about, and it works just the same. So right here, going through with my razor, just tightening it up that much more. And then we're gonna get started on his beard, I believe. Right after that, I'm probably gonna do a quick spin so y'all can see the cut. So if you guys don't want to watch the beard work, you know, make sure you hit the red subscribe button. I'll see y'all on the next one type stuff. But if y'all want to stay tuned for the beard, I think the beard came out pretty crispy too. So right here, I'm just going over his hairline again. And so right here, I'm just gonna do a quick spin so y'all can see the cut. I like the way the cut came out. I think it looks blurry. It's crispy. His lines is sharp, but they're natural. I mean, natural. Like, I use enhancements, but it's not pushed back. All right, so right here, before we're gonna get started on the beard, someone said his neckline first, because that's where I'm gonna be doing the least amount of work. Once I set that neckline down there, because he bumps up so much, I don't have to razor him down or nothing under there. I'm gonna hit him with the bronze, and that's it. So I'm gonna set my neckline. That's gonna start giving me my shape for my beard on how I'm gonna frame his face to his jawline. So that's how I'm gonna use that to my advantage. Now I'm gonna start fading it in, and I'm pretty much using the same steps I used up top, which is, you know, blade open, one, half guard, you know what I'm saying, and then just fading it into the length on the bottom of where we wanted it. That way, when I set my lines up top, you really start to see the blend come out on the beard. Is when you fade it and then line it up. That's when you see that fade that you just put on there. That really pops, because like right there, it doesn't look like much, you know, until you start lining them up. And then once you start lining them up, it becomes like you see that, you see the blend coming through right there. You know you can see it. You can see it. It just creates like a silhouette when you put the line on there, like it outlines the fade. So right here, I'm gonna start the other side, I believe. Yep, right here, boom, going in, blade open, blade closed. Again, we're attacking this the same way we attack the fade up top. The number one closed, number one open, start working it open. So on the beard, you know, you can bounce back and forth. You can start closed, go open, start open, go closed. However you want to do it, going with the half guard. And then I'm gonna come in here and line up his mustache. Come through, line up the top of the mustache, and then start my lineup on the cheeks too. And you'll be able to see it on this side a lot better when you put that fade in there. I'm checking my reference point on the other side to make sure everything's straight. You'll start to see the fade. Boom. All right, so my camera was overheating, so I had to cut it off, but pretty much everything's done. I'm just coming through with my highlight pencil now. I went back through and detailed the beard out a little bit, so I'm going through with my highlight pencil to do the same effect that we did on the hairline up top, but on the beard. So it really makes that beard like pop and look more full, even though we didn't have to put a whole bunch of fillers and spray and stuff in it. It just gives it that illusion of the three-dimensional look, so you have that separation of color and gradient, and so it just makes it look that much fuller and crispier without having to actually use any enhancements. So again, with the razor work, using that 245 shave gel, nice smooth shave, no irritation on the nose, you don't see no blood droplets or nothing. Nice clean shave. That's it. He's really starting to feel himself. He's telling his girl that he's finna act brand new, like he don't know nobody, all that type of stuff. So I'm going through right here. Same thing, shave gel, stretch the skin. Y'all know how to do it, man. Stretch the nose up, get under there. Boom. Really dialing him in on the facial hair. I think he was going on a trip too, so I was trying to get him extra crispy. So yeah, I just come through right here. Excess shave gel, no problem. You just rub it in a little bit. It's got the vitamin E and the aloe in it, so it's good for the skin. So I'm not too worried about getting that off his face. I'm just gonna rub it in. I think right here we just hit him with the bronze under the chin, and I think that's it, man. Put the talc powder underneath there to get that hair lifted just a little bit more, so I can get a close shave without having to sit there and go over it 100 times. That causes a lot less irritation. If y'all want to use it as a tip, put some talc powder underneath the chin before you use the shaver, and it lifts the hair just a little bit and it dries out the skin, so the shaver really glides over it and picks up every little hair, you have to make less passes, which means you have less irritation. Right here, just spritzing them down with some alcohol. I got an alcohol like mix that I use that has alcohol and aftershave in it, And this is the cut, yo. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Is this worth the 7K? Like subscriber count, you know what I'm saying? Like, is this the one? Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. And if you're not a part of the team, hit that red subscribe button. And I love y'all, and I will see you on the next video. Peace. Alright, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to another tutorial. I am dropping this in honor of hitting 7K on YouTube. I appreciate every single one of you that have subscribed and joined the Team Teezy family. So this one's for y'all. This is a ball fade with waves on top. But I'm going to show you guys how to work with somebody who has a lot of wrinkles in their skin or in their scalp. You guys know what I'm talking about, the creases that go like, they fold here. They go back of the neck around the occipital.